Good Saturday night, everybody. It is I, it is he, it is me, PWD, Temple Kuyan from the Place to Be Reviews, right back here with all these fashionably late as usual. I said 8:05, it's 8:25. Hey, but what's 20 minutes between friends, right? It's good to be here. We got a great bunch on the panel. We got some good people in the chat. Let's see here. We got Mexican Panzer. You tell that Etep like a cuckoo. He's a bum. A bum. I love you too, Tap. What up, Keely Chow? Super fan. The birthday boy, Gash Hand. Pop Cyclops is here. He's on the panel too. Hicks Villain, what's up? Good stuff. My editor extraordinaire, Hale. Late. Yes, I know, Tap.
Late and gay.
Well, always. It's not a choice, Steve. Come on, cuss me. It's not a choice. That's my face, and I'm trying with all these damn kids. Hail, Draven. Big Ange. What's going on? Scrambles. Hail. Good to see you. Oh, we're going to be talking about some CM Punk tonight. Godzillionaire. Stink was pulling. Hang on. There you go. I pulled it. Stink whistle.
Oh.
Somebody sharded furiously and Renee Moxley.
Oh, my.
Oh, my. Let me introduce this panel.
I didn't check for monkey mustard back there.
We have no affiliation.
We still have the Geeks and Gamers logo. I just want to say that I really, we talked about this, and, we're really not affiliated with Geeks and Gamers as far as I'm concerned.
CJP is here, ladies and gentlemen.
What's up, guys? It is me, the CJP, host of the Forgotten One cast. Glad to be here. Always looking forward to these Saturday night streams because they're just, kind of stream of consciousness and fun and silly, and we make fun of a lot of things. I enjoy it. But I'm doing good, better now that I have a modem that actually works. That's a fun thing. Other than that, I did hit 400 subs on my channel.
Congratulations,
I posted a new track for that because I do it for every 100 subs. I have to stop when I hit 1,000, but and then for like every 500. But that's a ways down the road.
Well, here's to many more, man. Congrats, brother. And also here joining us is the Mexican El Horny Elf.
Etep, thanks for having me here. It's been a while since I've been on. I wanted to get back on. You were the first one to give me a shot to be on a stream, so I'll show you some love. But hey, I've been working on my my channels, my YouTube, my Rumble, my Kick, my Twitch. I got a capture card set up. I got Streamlabs and OBS set up, and I've been streaming. And I put out, I think it was 2 days ago, I put out a tweet saying, "Hey, I'm 4 subs away from 100." And the next day I woke up and it was like 150 something. It's like 154 now. So
hell yeah.
On YouTube anyways, but yeah. So I've been trying to work on my channel, but doing a lot less memeing, but doing more working on my channel. So mostly gaming. But I played a NES game last night. I got a hookup where I can hook up my original NES up to my capture card, and I was playing Super Dodgeball last night. So
nice.
My favorite NES game. Check it out.
I was scrolling through the NES Classic on Switch, the NES store on there, and I saw that was on there. I was like, I didn't get a chance to play it, but I saw it was on there. I'm like, oh, nice.
That is a lot of fun. Like if you're drunk or high and just sit down and play that, you're just beating the crap out of the other team. It's a lot of fun. Yeah.
Dodgeball is always a good thing. Thank you for being here, man. Congratulations on hitting a fucking great shooting for 100 and going 50 some over that. That's awesome, man. Congrats, brother. It's good to have you back.
Cool. Yeah.
And last but certainly not least, we got the birthday boy himself, fucking Pop Cyclops himself, super fan, Adam Shawhan.
That's right, because Up in Smoke, man, that's where I want to be. Because the world's problems are not our problems right now. We're here to have fun on the place to be. So, yeah,
Thank you for being here, man. Spend your birthday with us, bro.
Happy to be here, man. Last year, you were like, man, go have fun. And, you know, I did. I went to the bar. This year, it started off great. We had stream last night. Then Vinny and I were BSing a little bit. Next thing you know, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. You know? But it's all good conversations go. And here we are again, you know, right back here on the Place to Be Reviews, ready to have some fun, you know, with great people on a good day. And again, it's your buddy's birthday as well. So,
yep.
The homeless wizard.
Dude, I was going to say it's like fucking Ted Kaczynski, but the ghost of Ted Kaczynski. Well, thank you for being here, Adam. Appreciate you spending your birthday with us, bro.
Hey, man. Glad to be here.
Happy birthday, man.
Thank you.
And
check 48 off the list because they said I wouldn't make it to be in my 20s. So yeah, doing pretty well.
And let's add this guy. Let's add this guy to the stream too. Oh Jesus. Oh no.
Oh, somebody fired me over a link, so I thought I would shoot over here and unload on your panel. What's going on there, birthday boy? Do you want to make it another year? I do have a spot for you on Rust.
Is your finger getting itchy?
My finger is always itchy. It's right on the trigger. I'm on the pulse of America, one bullet at a time. What's going on, everybody?
Hey, good to have you, Tommy. Good to have you, brother. He says, it wasn't me. It was the Splenda packet.
Right.
Damn aliens.
Hey, what are you talking about, aliens?
All right, it's no bueno. Wrong alien. Wrong alien.
Wrong type of alien.
Wrong type there, senor. I'm the Home Depot worker, not the one you get across here. No, not the one out of the stars. Dwight Schrute pulls up in front of Home Depot like, they tell us not to go with that man. Many people go with that man. They don't come back.
Ever.
All right, let's see here. So we'll start. I want to start with this because why not? We're going to make fun because the title of the show was something else, but it's CM Punk, and he's gone.
And it's gone.
And it's gone. CM Punk came back to AEW after, you know, the whole debacle last year with the Young Bucks and fucking Kenny Omega, and got into it with Luke Perry's Gelfling son, Jungle Boy Jack Perry, backstage, and they had an altercation, which is Punk's second one in a year. So they're just like, yeah, you're gone. Now, mind you, they have a pay-per-view tomorrow night in Chicago, CM Punk's hometown. TNT requested that AEW bring him back for the show Collision, which is on Saturday night. Right now, it's live, and they built this whole show around CM Punk. Separated him from the guys he got into fight with, Kenny Omega, the Young Bucks. They're on a different show. Okay, they don't have to cross paths, except, you know, maybe backstage at pay-per-view or something. So they fire him. Tony Khan fucking fires him. He's gone. So this was the scene tonight in Chicago, because Collision, they're doing Collision tonight there, and then you got All Out tomorrow night. This is what the crowd sounded like there. Tony's on stage here.
Welcome home.
Dude, he is so flustered. He doesn't know how to read. This is like
I just saw titties for the first time.
That sounds like a lot of booing.
I have never done this before. I wanted to come out and talk to you before the show starts. Usually when I come out here in Chicago, in front
booing
of
the shit out of him.
I always talk about how I'm from this great state. I'm from the great state of Illinois myself. I grew up here. I grew up downstate in Champaign.
Wow.
And to come here to this building was pretty much the biggest deal in the world to me.
They just fucking roasted him. Like I mean,
Dude, I'll be honest. As far as wrestling goes, I haven't been able to get into wrestling in decades. Like I watched, loved the '80s, loved the '90s, loved the WCW versus NWO was amazing, and ever since then, it just seems like most of the characters are kind of bland. I mean, it's I don't know, they lost their luster, in my opinion.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Lost their luster, I think, is a bit of an understatement. I mean, let's be factual about this shit. CM Punk, I don't care what anybody tries to say, he was never a top bill guy. I was never sold on him. I always thought that he was mid at best, and the only thing that got him over was his mouth. If it wasn't for his voice box, he would have never been in the position that he wound up getting in when he was in WWE. And as far as I'm concerned, that piece of trash got exactly what was coming to him.
Hey, Vinny, what's going on, brother?
I heard that CM Punk is good with his mouth, and that's how he got where he got.
Oh.
I don't doubt you.
He's
I
not
don't doubt
wrong.
you. Yeah, I was never a CM Punk fan either. That promo was the only thing, like you said, that got him famous.
The pipe bomb.
Other than that, he's a little pisshead. Don't like him.
Yeah, his pipe bomb promo back in like, what was that, 2014? No, 2012. I'm sorry, 2012.
Something like that.
I wasn't
That was like the
watching
summer.
wrestling when he was wrestling. You know,
That
I was out like that.
I wasn't either. I caught it like I don't know how the hell I caught that.
That was the
Everyone-
summer
you know-
of Punk, I think.
Yeah, you know, every once in a blue moon, like, you know, you'll flip on just to see what's going on. Like, yeah, I haven't seen wrestling in a while. I think it was like one of those days. I'm like, who the hell's this? I think I was like going off. I'm like, oh, you know, it resonated a bit, but I wasn't sold on the guy.
See, I remember seeing him in ROH way back, you know, in the early 2000s. I'd never watched Ring of Honor full time. Just, you know, I'd catch a show here or there on cable or satellite, whatever.
Yeah.
And because it was usually at like midnight on Saturday. So I just watched it a little bit as I'm stoned on the couch and never really paid to. And then he came into ECW when WWE, you know, like 06 or 07 when they brought that back. And I was like, with him, you know, I wasn't really a big fan. I mean, I grew to like him a little bit, but I was never like a CM Punk mark or anything.
Yeah. Same.
I always thought, I mean, I thought his in-ring work was good, but I never really cared for his gimmick. You know what I mean? I liked when he started using Cult of Personality and doing that. It made me like him a little bit more. And I did. I liked that pipe bomb promo. That was, you know, that was cool. But
yeah, I mean, like,
overall,
he got himself over, and I'll give that
He
to him
did.
for sure. You know, 'cause-
But here's the thing: did he get himself over, or did Paul Heyman get him over? Because he was a Paul Heyman guy, and Paul was behind him 100% the entire way. And you know what Paul can do for people that are in the business. He can work magic with a lot of individuals and make them a lot better. Than what they really are.
Yeah.
Look what he did with Roman Reigns. Reigns wouldn't be where Reigns is without Heyman because he can't. Roman can't cut a promo.
Nope.
He can't cut a promo. He can't do that shit.
Yeah, he's the only thing that worked too with the Brock situation.
Oh God, yeah.
Brock can't do a promo to save his life.
No.
I remember CM Punk from TNA actually, because he was Raven's lackey for a little while.
See, I wasn't watching TNA.
What happened to Raven? Is he still wrestling?
He's retired.
He's retired.
Okay.
He's got a lot of health issues.
There was a lot of chair shots to the head. That's why he's retarded, right?
But he's still alive. I mean, he's
alive.
Oh, retared. You said retired.
But he's retired.
Yeah, he's not dead.
Yeah, we said retired.
I heard retired.
Wow.
Yeah.
There's something to be said for that. But Hicks Villain says, I was a Punk fan, but the way he turned on his best friend Colt Cabana really soured me on him. Yeah, they had a real public falling out. I do remember that. I remember
definitely a pattern with that guy.
Yeah.
With Punk. Yeah, because I listened to a little bit of Colt Cabana stuff. I never really saw his wrestling, but I did. I used to listen to some of his podcasts here and there. Yeah. That's where I first knew about Samoa Joe, because I wasn't following that guy's career for shit. But yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy how they all plan out and screw each other at some point or another.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sounds like YouTube.
Pretty much.
There's a lot of prostitutes and scumbags.
There is. Oh yeah. Wait. Punk and Mickey James are part of Raven's Flock, and TNA both left.
Okay.
Mickey came back later, but it was her birthday the other day, and my God, does she still look amazing?
Yeah, she's amazing. A couple of years ago, I met her.
Beautiful.
Yeah, man, she's a little firecracker.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
I've seen her full nudes, and I mean, her insides, like some of them are, they're pretty raunchy, but
yeah, she did one specifically with somebody.
Oh my!
She paid the cold toll.
Wow, she's still married to Nicholas Aldis, who used to be Magnus in TNA.
Yep.
She paid it across her face.
Shit.
I thought for sure that wasn't going to last. Holy shit.
She's still a sweetheart.
You know that video you did, the shit. You know that's actually from Jack Ryan. That's a good show on Amazon. If you haven't seen it.
Wait, this one? I thought that's the dude from The Wire.
Yeah.
Well, it's on Jack. He's in Jack Ryan.
Oh, okay.
The actor.
I've never seen. No. Yeah. I've never seen. Okay, I thought you were talking
Does
about.
he do it on Jack Ryan as well?
Yes.
Oh,
Gimmick over. Nice.
That and The Wire have connected universes. Jack Ryan and The Wire.
Well, I mean, they're both like spy shows, so it's
It's welcome to the shit verse.
that's awesome.
Here, let's take a look at this real quick here. This is Tony Khan here. This is him opening this is his canon statement. Look at facial expression.
Look at the face.
This before
I need
or
more
after?
Coke.
Yeah, this is before or after he started coke off of Ricky Sparks' ass.
Did I remember to wipe the coke off from under my nose?
No, it's not Samurai Cop.
Today I had to make one of the toughest decisions of my professional career. Today I terminated Phil Brooks, CM Punk, for cause. This stems from a backstage incident at AEW All In last Sunday.
His eyes are
The incident was regrettable.
He's not human.
And
Tony,
it
blink
endangered
if you need
people
help.
backstage. That includes the production staff, the people who help put the show on every week, innocent
There's a thumb
people
up
who
his
had
ass
nothing to
right
do
now.
with
That's
it.
why.
I've been going to wrestling shows for over 30 years. I've been producing them on this network for nearly 4 years. Never in all that time have I ever felt until last Sunday that my security, my safety, my life was in danger at a wrestling show.
Oh my God.
I don't think anybody should feel that way at work. I don't think the people I work
Holy
with should feel that
His
way.
life?
And I had to make a
Or was
very
he
difficult
like-
choice today. It came
Hang on.
Was he the one in that last video that was talking in front of the in the ring?
Yeah. I know what happened.
Oh,
He was
wow.
in the showers jerking off Ricky Sparks, and he heard shouting commotion in the other room. And he said at that moment his life felt threatened.
Wow.
That's because Ricky bit down.
If he was because the incident, the CM Punk thing's on, there's video of it.
Oh, there is?
I haven't seen it. There's video because there was cameras everywhere.
What did he do?
Apparently he put Jack Perry in like a front face lock.
Okay.
They got into it because the whole thing over him not wanting to do the glass gimmick, told him don't break the glass, and Perry called Punk out on TV and on the pay-per-view right before he did that spot or whatever with Hook there, bud. Yeah, my boy Hook, who takes it more up the tailpipe than that car that Judge Reinhold and the other bald cop were driving in Beverly Hills Cop. I'm saying my son Hook's gay. But no, so it all stemmed from that whole thing. Like, you told him don't do the gimmick, and Perry's like, it's real glass, you know, whatever else he said, and then did the fucking spot, and he comes back afterwards, and Punk's waiting in the gorilla position, and they got into it right there. And that's when Tony Khan, his life felt threatened, and at that moment in time in his head, you know what he was hearing?
Paging Dr. Faggot! Dr. Faggot!
I should go.
That's a good idea, Dr. Faggot.
Yeah.
So
this
let's
way, well, now CM Punk can just stand around and go. That's all he's gonna be good for.
I like John Moxley was destroying him on stage. That was awesome.
Yeah, that promo you sent me, I was like, oh my god. I'm not really a John Moxley fan, but that made me like him a little bit more.
Yeah.
Here, let's listen a little more at Tony's
recommendation of a discipline committee here in AEW, as well as outside legal counsel, who delivered a unanimous recommendation. And I have followed up on that recommendation. I'm sorry to any fans who are upset by this. I'm sorry to anyone who's upset by this. Despite that, we're going to have a great show tonight on Collision, and we're going to have a great AEW All Out pay-per-view tomorrow in Chicago. Last weekend was the greatest weekend in AEW history. This is the greatest week in AEW history. We're going to continue the great momentum here tonight on Collision and tomorrow night on All Out pay-per-view. Let's
Please
take a...
don't kill me.
Okay, so I don't follow AEW, but he seems like he's lacking a lot of testosterone.
Oh, you're muted, Etep.
You're muted,
His
Etep.
dad owns my dog was barking.
Tony.
His dad owns the Jacksonville Jaguars. So he gave him $100 million. He started this company. And yes, Tony, he is a bundle of Jesse Venturas.
I mean, he just lacks. Does he have testicles at all?
I don't know. Why don't you tell me?
I can tell you 100% that man has no balls whatsoever. Slack jaw bundle of sticks is exactly what that sumbitch is.
I'm telling you right now, that guy's lighter in the loafers than Ricky Starks in Zero Gravity.
You know, I have it on good word that guy is a big round hole, and I'm not talking at the top end.
Oh my!
What a God, these flippy dippy little bastards need to put on some goddamn weight. I've seen bigger athletics in a junior high varsity football team.
Hail Joseph Santos.
That's all right. Wait till the big news drops. The big news is going to drop that Tony Khan is going to up the production value and he's going to hire Russo.
Oh God! Then I'll have to pay twice as much to get him to shout me out on Cameo. Don't do that, Tony Khan. Samoa Tone. I got to show you that picture, Tommy. It's me, Adam, Draven, and Tony backstage at All In, and Tony will just say he's Samoa Tone. You got Tony says, I thought Tony Khan said his life felt threatened when Nyla Rose plowed through the condo.
Oh,
for those of you who don't know, Nyla Rose is not a woman. Nyla Rose is a man pretending to be a woman. He was a subpar male wrestler named Brandon something or other, and became a woman on the indies back in the late 2000s or late aughts. I worked shows with him for 2 years after he started playing pretend, and had to announce him as a woman, even though it was clearly a fucking man. So yeah, that was. But I like I said, met this man, and yeah, this is a man, clearly a man.
Did you announce him as the all-female 2 balls Nyla Rose?
I was like, you guys are gonna go nuts over this next gal.
Gal. Yeah.
This one is stacked and loaded.
You want to stand at attention. Stiff, rod straight for Nyla Rose.
Oh, this War Chief squad. I don't know what it is, folks. I hope Warner's Discovery isn't pissed at TK for this. Hasn't been a good summer for no, it has not. Did he say hire Lizzo? God damn it. The balls on this young lady.
The testicular fortitude.
Yeah.
boy named Sue.
It's tough going through life as a boy named Sue.
In 2023.
God damn it. God damn it.
Yeah.
Let's see here. All right, we've got let's see. Wait, what do we got here? We got a let's see. Let's do this. I'll set this article up. Enjoy these quick clips here, folks.
Hey, come here and make me feel like a woman. Come on, give me a nice wet licorice kiss. Now get out from behind there. You're ruining the painting. You're ruining my joke.
I want you to tell all your friends about me.
What are you?
I'm Batman.
Tell him that Ramon went to the clinic today, and I found out that I have herpes simplex 10.
Here we are right here, folks. Tolbat joined us. What's going on, brother?
Tolbat.
Hello there.
Hello. Hey, man. Good to see you, man.
You made me want to watch The Thing just by seeing that clip. I got to go back and watch that movie. I haven't seen it in a while.
Same. It has been forever and a day I've watched that one. Here we go right here. Report. California school used racism in order to promote diversity. Now, you know, when I think this is the thing is like I love how they say promote diversity, which means just make it not white. Is basically what they're saying. We're gonna promote diversity. That's, you know, everybody except you, Whitey. So this it says liberals proudly and relentlessly proclaim diversity is our strength, yet never seem to want to practice it. This comes from Oakland, where an elementary sought to host a play date social event for its students that excluded white families, because that's diversity right there. You know, that's diversity. Hey, Whiteys, this event isn't for you. And if you think it's just it was implied that they not attend, no. So here it is right here. The group's invitation noted, if your family identifies as Black, Brown, or Asian Pacific Islander, or you are the parent caregiver of a Black, Brown, or API student, come hang out while we get a chance to know each other and build our community as we kick off this school year.
Wait, not so fast, Whitey.
Yeah. This if your family identifies as Black, Brown, or Asian Pacific Islander, or you're a parent or caregiver one, you come see us. Not, hey, families, come hang out with us. You know, come get to know everybody. And yeah, no. Everybody except Whitey. Everybody
Vote Democrat,
except Whitey.
so segregation can make a comeback.
You know, what's his name? The governor of Alabama, was it George Wallace down there?
You mean the Democrat?
Yeah. No. Back when they like desegregated the schools, wasn't it Wallace that was against it? I believe.
Yeah, he was a Democrat.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, that just goes out saying. But he was against desegregation then, and now it's they want it back again, but it's under the guise of diversity. Diversity, baby, diversity.
They want segregation, but they want to set it on their terms.
Yep. Yeah. That's it. That's exactly the point. Is they don't want equality. It's equity of outcome is the term they want. Equity. These people need more than you.
You know, it's funny. I say Democrat, but the Republican Party is just as shitty. I mean, both parties suck.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, the Republicans are controlled opposition. It's a uniparty.
Exactly.
It's just
once again, go back to Brewster's Millions, and you got the perfect Perfect slogan right there. None of the above.
I call them the Uniparty.
They're all
They are
unitards. Yep. It's like the Democrats, it's like the Republicans make the rules and they play by them for the most part. The Democrats just like shit and piss all over the field. They burn the city down, and then the Republicans are just sitting back like this, waiting for them to follow the rules. Just
we're waiting.
And the Democrats are building fucking homeless encampments and shitting on sidewalks. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
They've ruined all their cities.
Yep. That was the crux of my video today. I was talking about that Jaden Rodriguez with the Gadsden patch on his backpack. And they kicked him out of his school. He got reinstated because even the governor of Colorado, a Democrat, Steve Polis, came out in defense of this kid and said the Gadsden flag is, a sign of our nation. It predates the American flag. It's like, this is a revolutionary thing. This is warning the British.
He also stated that the military still fly that flag, but I don't know if you caught this one, Etep. Did you catch the spin that was on there? Like a bad washing machine that's freaking spinning out of control. The Democrat and the news media always have another one for you. So they said that it wasn't just the "Don't Tread on Me" patch. He also had a bunch of patches of semi-automatic rifles on his backpack as well, and that's being overlooked. That's the spin that's their latest spin that they just put on. I seen the article earlier today, and I was telling Vinny about it.
I think what happened is they had a bunch of lawyers, nonprofit lawyers, offer to take up his case.
Yep.
And the state started freaking out. So, as they should.
Yeah. Yeah, this is and this kid is like basically a straight A student. Never gets in any trouble. And I love that his backpack said "based" on it too. I was like, this kid is this kid's got king energy already at 12. Like,
and the mom was on point too. She was defending him.
Yeah.
I put a great comic that goes with that particular story in the private chat. The last link.
Let me see right here. Got it. Oh, let's see. I've got that pulled up right here.
But the mom did a good job of not backing down. So
yeah, she did. And this is just, and then I said, the video, I'm like, so we're persecuting this kid for wearing this Gadsden patch on his backpack when there's an 11-year-old in Baltimore that's stolen 17 fucking cars since May 31st. And he's been caught and released every time because Baltimore has that juvenile crime law where you cannot prosecute them, you cannot question them. They just have to be released to their parents. So 17 car thefts, nothing can happen to him. 15-year-old at Choctaw High School in Oklahoma shoots and kills a 16-year-old girl, injures 3 more people. This is not a problem. These kids are these future doctors and scientists here running around doing shit like this. But this kid, squared away young man, just wants to go to school and learn. Because he's got a patch on his backpack. All of a sudden, he's public enemy number 1. Like, come on. Yep. This is fucking bizarro world.
Yeah, that's where we live now.
This kid needs an intro every time he steps into a building from now on, and he needs that Elijah Price intro from Unbreakable. Announcing how he's got special powers.
like a wrestling intro?
Yeah, that's what he needs every time he walks into a building now.
This kid's a fucking OG.
Just give him the Hulk Hogan, Stevie Ray Vaughan intro.
Hogan doesn't need it no more.
Well, I did. That's what I did in that video. I had the "I'm a Real American" part with him in it.
Yeah.
Let's review. Butt plugs and dildos are for play. Packers are for creating a.
You know what's funny is I have a shirt that has the Gadsden flag on it. And I wore that like 2 days after that incident. I just grabbed it. I didn't know I was grabbing it. I grabbed it and was like, oh, okay, I'll wear this.
Etep's going to rename his channel Etep Wakuing and the Don't Tread on Me review.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
Don't say Gadsden.
Brand everything.
Don't say Gadsden.
Ugh.
There he is.
Don't say gay.
Don't say gash. Don't say gash. I headbutt the camera, DeSantis. Godzillionaire's head still hasn't fallen off yet. which is surprising considering I'm such a bigot and I own him. Tony, my internet is down. Where the fuck am I? Florida?
But I had that problem yesterday, and Thursday.
The Gashman lives, Godzillionaire. I saw these fucking kids. I was leaving Starbucks the other day, and I saw these kids in these little like tuner rice burner cars, and one of them had a sticker across his back windshield that said "Waifu Hunter." I'm like, these fucking kids.
This is the age. This is the age we live in,
right? Tap. I thought it was LMP for a second. Let's see. Let's go over here. We got it. Remember Michael Jackson's daughter? Michael Jackson had a daughter, Paris.
Yes.
So we'll go over here.
She's got to be in her 30s now, right?
Here's Paris right here. Here's Paris. She explained why she identifies as a black woman, even though her dad El Hihi's whiter than her.
He was black.
He was black originally. He just bleached his skin.
Himself. Yeah, literally.
His dad beat the black off of him.
Exactly. Yeah, Michael had some serious issues mentally.
He knew how to party, though.
Because, I mean, if Michael was around today and went through the same thing, he would be trans, not, like, trying to be white.
Oh, man.
Right.
Probably.
Michael was around today, I'd get really high.
Well, learning what we've learned about Hollywood recently kind of explains a lot, too.
Yeah, because the whole trans thing is a fad. It is.
Yep.
It is a something for narcissists to latch onto. That's all it is.
Mm-hmm. What's up, Papa Cotton? Yeah, and that's why all these celebrities have all their kids are trans and all this shit now. You know, it's like they're fucking these kids up mentally for
and
life.
that is child abuse.
Absolutely.
It's the same thing. You remember years ago when Angelina Jolie went over and got herself a couple African babies, and then every other celebrity did the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they were trying to do that liberal white hero thing.
Yeah, they always blame conservatives for saying they have the white savior complex, but that's all projection. We know that. That's all fucking projection. Because that's them. That's how they see themselves. As they shove the minorities down underneath them and tell them that they know better. They know what they need better than they do. You know, that's what they do. Yeah, Oprah's School for Girls, where God, horrible things of it. Yeah. If by Oprah's School for Girls you mean Epstein's menu, yeah.
Ugh.
You should see the tunnels underneath her house. I used to get high down there.
Oh, and if you haven't seen it, watch the movie The Menu. It's actually really good. I've never seen that one.
Is that the cannibal one?
No, it's the one where the chef has an island where he has a restaurant and it's so exclusive, but in the end he ends up bringing all these. He's so sick and tired of elitists that he ends up bringing all these people to his island, and then his plans are to kill everyone. It's actually pretty good.
That doesn't sound bad. And
it's got the actor that plays the chef. He's if you've seen the movie, was it Red Dragon?
Ray Fiennes.
Yes.
Yep.
He's a great actor.
Yes,
but,
he is. Yeah, he was badass in Red Dragon.
And the Critical Drinker, actually, this is one of his favorite movies. So, yeah, it's a really good movie. Check it out.
I'll check that one out. So Paris was born in 1998. 1998, she was born. And her mom is Debbie Rowe, and she's gone on to follow in her father's musical footsteps. So while later in life, Michael had fair skin, the hitmaker was African American and had a darker complexion when he first became famous. He was said to have what is that?
Vitiligo.
Vitiligo, which caused the pigmentation in his skin to go lighter as he got older.
I thought
She
that
identifies
caused as skin, not all of your skin.
Yeah.
No, it causes complete depigmentation of the skin. Okay. Yeah, and he was later on. He was also diagnosed with lupus as well.
All right. So, with let's see, and his daughter says, with his African American heritage in mind, she identifies as Black. Of course, she discussed the matter with Rolling Stone back in 2017. She considers herself Black, saying that Michael would look me in the eyes and point his finger at me, and he'd be like, "You're Black. Be proud of your roots." And I was like, okay, he's my dad. Why would he ever lie to me? So I just believed what he told me, because to my knowledge, he's never lied to me, except when he said he didn't have sex with Macaulay Culkin. Paris also addressed her lighter skin and noted that many people who don't know her presume that she's white, as if she looks like she's from Finland or something. Yeah, she said Wentworth Miller looks like her. He was born to a Black father and a white mother. Is that her right there? Or is that, wait, that's Blanket.
That's Blanket.
Isn't it? Yeah, that's Blanket. That's probably her right there.
Blanket.
Jesus.
That's just
ignorant. It just says two of his children. How many did he have?
I have no idea.
She received criticism at the time of the interview when it was published from the likes of U.S. talk shows. Wendy Williams, isn't Wendy Williams a guy? Saying that she considers herself Black and everything, but I'm just talking about the visual, because, Black is not what you call yourself. It's what the cops see when they got steel to your neck on the turnpike. Yeah, because Wendy Williams has had steel to her neck on the turnpike, hasn't she?
Wow. Probably when somebody had her double over a guardrail.
Yeah.
It makes scary movies to start off like that. Yeah, but to make pornos to start off like that too, man.
So this is a Black woman. This is a Black woman. This is a Black woman that, what is that? Rachel Levine is a man, and Ellen Page is a man. Or wait, Rachel Levine is a woman. I'm confused. They all got feminine penises, Tom. I don't know. This is truly this
she
is
at least
insanity.
actually has a claim to it, though. Her dad was
she
Black.
does. He was, yes. She does, but it's just funny though. The optics of it are hilarious when she's like, "I'm Black," and you're like, "Are you though?" Michael Jackson's my dad. Okay. So does that also make you part kid fucker? I don't know. I'm just saying.
Not wrong.
Rachel Dolezal.
Right.
Rachel Dolezal is Black too. Yeah.
Yeah. God forbid there's just somebody of a mixed heritage, right?
Right. And that's the thing, is like she is. You're right. We're making jokes, but she's actually Black. She is. She has that. Her dad was Black, regardless of his skin fucking condition. But yeah, Talcum X is not actually Black. He's a white guy. Yeah, Sean King is white. That guy is talk about taking something to the neck. Was it me, baby? It was George Floyd, wasn't it? It was George Floyd. He has taken something to the neck. Was it a knee from Durek? Hang on a second here. I had something.
Babies are precious when they're being held at gunpoint.
And only.
Wait, did we? I think I missed one here. I had this one. I don't think we talked about this one. We didn't get a chance to because this came out after the show the other day. But we got a good one from the Smoking Gun here. This is fun. These are always fun. So, sucker busted for lollipop battery at Family Dollar store. You know, there's nothing worse. That's almost as bad as being arrested at a Waffle House, like being arrested at a dollar store.
Yeah.
Like,
you know, you've hit rock bottom at that point.
Yeah.
We got a kid once with 10 packets of Kool-Aid. I'm just saying.
They used to sell those things. What? They were like 12 for $1, weren't they?
I know, right?
See, look. Hey, baby, I'm back. Did you miss me? I got caught up at the dollar store once, baby. It was Derek in the street with a knee. How you win, woke clue.
With a bag of fentanyl.
Remove all your skin to end racism. That's what we tell all the liberals. Do that. All the liberals. All the Marxists. It's the Marxist white leftists. There you go. So, a confrontation yesterday at a Family Dollar store resulted in the arrest of an armed man. Records show. His weapon? Police say Dalton Reed, 24, was in line waiting to check out at the convenience store in, you guessed it, Clearwater, Florida, when he got into a verbal argument with store manager David Jondrow. As the dispute escalated, Reed allegedly threw a lollipop at Jondrow, striking him in the chest. Luckily, the lollipop lick did not cause bodily harm, according to an arrest affidavit. Oh yeah, this guy looks like he'd get arrested in a dollar store. He was arrested for simple battery. Cops tacked on a possession of drug paraphernalia charge when he turned up a crack pipe in one of his pockets. No weapon was seized by the Clearwater police. He remains in lockup. Bond's been set at $650 on 2 misdemeanor charges. Has an extensive rap sheet with convictions for grand theft, DUI, narcotics possession, loitering and prowling, and retail theft. A judge has ordered Reed to stay away from the Family Dollar seen below and have no contact with Jondrow. Florida man
School dropout.
attacks with a sucker.
A sucker.
Well, I guess he sucker punched him.
Wait, did Zack Snyder direct this?
I mean, it was a used dum-dum, man. That's hilarious. Those are tiny suckers.
I'm just saying, like, where have we gone as a society when confectionery thrown at somebody is assault? I'm just saying.
Assault.
Take that, you dum-dum.
It was a fully semi-automatic assault lollipop. Yeah, see, look at that drum right there holds 1,000 lollipops.
Jesus, what would have happened if it would have been one of those ones with the battery-operated twisting feature?
Oh my God. It would have been over. It's over at that point. Fucking end it right there at that point, Tom.
Or even worse, what if he grabbed one of those big, giant, 1 foot round pinwheel lollipops and beat him?
Right. Smack the shit out of him with it.
See, Tony says, always with the feminine penis, never about the masculine gash. I don't know. That bitch has got a masculine fucking J. Look at that thing.
I saw a bunch of those when I worked an open mic night at a lesbian bar once.
They were all wearing flannel and fucking
it was very easy to tell which one was the man and which one was the woman in the relationship. It was very easy.
The one wearing the Doc Martens is usually the man.
Although they really liked it when I played the song "You Don't Always Have to Fuck 'Em Hard" by Tenacious D.
Lesbians love Jack Black. He looks like one of them. Tactical assault, crack pipe. Yes, Brutal Morningwood. Where, baby? Where that fit now? A sea of flannel and Doc Martens. Yep. There was Doc Martens and flannel as far as the eye could see, Johnny. It was terrifying. I taught my daughter how to stab the shit out of a kidnapper with a lollipop, just saying. Jeez. That's parenting done right, though. That's parenting done right. So Florida man is now attacking people with fucking lollipops. I don't know, boys. I don't know.
Salt with a deadly.
Those
Can't even get it
fully
out. That's
assault
hilarious.
fucking lollipops.
I'm just saying, like, my end of Florida is relatively quiet. I never get to see fun stuff like this because I damn sure would be recording it.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
Mr. Al, how many whacks does it take with a Tootsie Roll Pop bucket to get to the center of that dude's head?
I know.
One, 2, 3. 3.
It's so colorful.
Oh, and I also got to work in, speaking of that, because that kid stole 17 cars. In the video, I got to work in the count saying, I actually found the count from Sesame Street saying 17 a bunch of times. So I got to work that in too. I'm like, that shit was so much fun just to edit it up. Like, it started as like a 20-minute video, and I whittled it down to like 11. And I wasn't even sure if I was going to put it on YouTube or not. I was like, should I put this on YouTube or should this go straight to a Rumble? I'm like, this will go on YouTube. Fuck it. This will go on. I'm going to rewatch Hell House 2. I'm going to rewatch that one because I got to do a review of that. And I got to watch the third one. So I'm going to review that one too. The first one was really good. And then the prequel comes out in like a couple weeks, I think. Which what is it? Something like Terror Films did those. Those are fucking fun movies. They really are. Like the second one was like you didn't really lose much from the first to the second. You know? Have you guys seen any of those?
No.
Hell House LLC? No. They're on Prime. They're on Prime. The whole trilogy's on there. They were like Shudder originals. The first one came out in 2015. The second one was 2018, and then the third one came out like a year later. It was like Halloween 4 and 5 was 2019, and that one came out. But yeah, it was there is a good movie. It's definitely worth checking out. And I watched The Nun, so I'm ready for the second one now because I want to go see that. The first one there's a lot of good jump scares in that. There's a lot of good fucking jump scares in that movie. That's another one. Ain't nobody gonna want to snatch my kid. You go to the hospital. Yeah, dude. That's right. Like you said, man, you fucking teach them practical self-defense tactics with fucking normal everyday fucking objects like that, and they'll always be safe. Lucy grabbed the candy on a Tootsie Pop, start stabbing into his guts. I'll start thinking it grabbed his kid was a bat. Yeah. Absolutely. And here we go. I had this too. This is just funny. This fucking so Gwenyth Paltrow did an Ask Me Anything on Instagram, and she got pissed at the fans for asking her why she quit playing Pepper Potts. And I mean, it was obvious that the next move after playing Pepper Potts for so long was to go sell vagina scented candles. I think that's like the natural progression in any fucking industry. You know, it's like, yeah, I've been YouTubing, selling some t-shirts and stuff for like 5 years now. I think it's time to start selling dick scented candles.
How about some of these sweaty balls?
Yeah, that's just the natural progression of things. Speaking of which, manscaped.com. But yeah, she fucking, it's like nobody was really clamoring. Who's clamoring for Pepper Potts? I mean, who wants any more MCU as it is? But I mean, specifically Pepper fucking Potts, like, wait, what did Clone Geek? Hey, Clone Geek, how you doing, man? Welcome. The Conjuring universe is the only MCU copy that was really successful. Yeah, it has been. You got all those fucking Conjuring movies. You got the Annabelle movies. You got 2 Nun movies now. What is this? Pepper Pops, Descended Twats.
Always like the idea of a movie called Undercover, where it's like a nun spy.
Undercover.
Hey, I just figured Iron Man 3, Tony fucked up and she blew up like everybody else. That kind of ends that,
you know, I didn't mind her. They should have killed her off in 3. They should have just killed her off in 3. Yeah, I saw that Armor Wars and Ironheart got put on the shelf, and I think Agatha did, because they reshuffled their entire lineup again, which is freaking hilarious.
I heard they changed the name of that Agatha one too.
It's Coven of Chaos.
Yeah,
I thought. Yeah, it's Coven of Chaos. And so we talked about them they race swapped a character in there, another redhead, already. And yeah, they set new dates for Echo, X-Men 97, which being an X-Men fan of the original series, like, I'm just worried about what they're going to do to that. They're going to butcher that too. You know what I mean? Like, there's no hope for that. It just sucks too, because the original show is a fucking masterpiece.
Oh yeah.
You know, it is. It's a fucking masterpiece.
That intro is still one of the most banging ever.
Yep.
Oh, it is. It is. The intro, that's fucking fire.
CJP, how's your rap coming for your battle?
Yeah, that's going to be a huge fail. But but we were talking about setting up a producing stream, and we're actually just going to try to create something, from scratch. That's going to be interesting to see how that works.
That'd be a cool. I saw y'all talking about that. That's cool.
I'm just glad he was able to take over when my modem crapped out on me.
Yeah, he did a good job of hosting for you in your stay, man. He did. He took over.
He has all the best camera freezes too.
Oh yeah, he froze like 4 times at the end too. It was hilarious. I'm about to go back and clip those for the Legion.
I was gonna say, you guys were just both having bad luck with that last night.
Which is funny, because the first time we tried to do a stream, it didn't work either. Like, it completely and I couldn't get it back up.
That bitch, how that fucking happens. Like, I'm kind of wondering, like, who's gonna host tonight. We're playing Mario Kart, but we're not streaming or anything. We're just playing tonight, so it'll be fine.
I gotta get my son to switch out so I can play.
Yeah, dude. We usually have a pretty good group. It's always fun to bring in new people. Adam just started playing. Me, Vinny, Tony, his wife. Mine usually plays, but she's gone. Draven, Fisk usually sits in the stream. So does Brutal. Now they're fun. I fucking enjoy the hell out of that. Like, shit. I played that a little bit the other night, just dicking around, playing a little bit, just trying out some of the courses and shit. And then I was passed out on the couch playing Minecraft. So, yeah.
Speaking of loss, we did lose Jimmy Buffett.
Yes.
Yeah, we did. We did.
I couldn't stand his music.
I wasn't that big of a fan.
He's eating a cheeseburger in paradise tonight.
Yeah,
which is a
man.
Crap restaurant.
Oh, Margaritaville.
No, they had some good stuff in the ones I used to go into. Like, we had one that wasn't that far away from us over in Fort Myers. Their food was actually pretty decent. But the other franchise restaurant he had, Margaritaville, holy shit, was that one expensive. I mean, that was more drink-based anyway, but yeah, it was really expensive, and their food wasn't that good there.
There's a cheeseburger in Paradise in Tulsa, and I was not impressed at all, especially for the cost of it. Like, this is like a $13 burger 20 years ago. That's an expensive burger, and it was. I could have gotten a burger from Burger Street or Whataburger and been far more satisfied.
Well, you know what, CJP? I mean, this is kind of weird. Like, by parts of the country, the food always winds up tasting a little different anyway. Because I know when I lived up in the Northeast, the way that they did the Popeyes chicken up there tasted nasty. It almost tasted like wet, like disgusting. But when I came down south, they know how to make the chicken right, and the chicken tasted 10 times different than it did up there. It was a completely different beast. Like, I couldn't stand it up north. Loved it down here. So they started getting rid of shit off the menu, and then I stopped going.
See, there was wait, Papa says Whataburger is trash.
Hey,
I've never eaten one. Godzilla here says you're dead to me, Papa.
It's good. I don't know what he's smoking. Just they only put mustard on their burgers, so know that going in.
I went to when I was in Vegas. I went to Tommy's with Tony, me and the wife, and him and his wife went there. That place that they ate at in Grandma's Boy when they were standing outside, you know, after they left the vegan restaurant. That was pretty good. Pretty good food there. Jesus, fuck, what a burger. God damn it, Papa.
I finally had
In-N-Out is trash. I've never had In-N-Out.
Last month. I was not impressed.
No?
No. The burger is half the size of a Whataburger. The fries were just kind of meh. Like, everyone's like, oh, In-N-Out Burger's the best burger ever. I'm like, I've had way better. Way better.
There are bad stores.
Yeah.
So
the best
burgers that wasn't that great, and others that are the bomb.
And one of the best burgers I ever had was at a place called Ron's Hamburgers and Chili.
Okay.
And you get their idea of a bacon cheeseburger was actually to take about a half a pound of bacon and shred it and then pile it on the burger.
Oh, that's fucking nice.
That does sound yummy.
And of course, you always you get a root beer. It comes in a nice frosty mug.
Well, some of the best burgers are from lesser known like places, family owned. You know,
dive bars, man.
Yeah,
dive bars. Yep. There's one that I like to go to. It's about half hour north of here. We don't get the opportunity to go that much. We do, and it is just a little hole in the wall, but they got damn good burgers, and they're big and juicy, and it's like farm raised, you know, not garbage fucking beef. It's fucking they're delicious.
All right, we need to stop talking about food, or I'm gonna get really fucking hungry.
Yeah, you're getting me hungry.
Here, kitty.
Tiny local place. Yeah, Jason Holt. What's up, brother? He says tiny local places with milkshake of the month. Wait, have you guys ever had a burger with a donut for a bun? I have not.
No. There's a place here in my hometown that has what they call a hot hamburger, and that's where they take a hamburger patty, put it on a plate, pile fries on it, and then just coat it in brown gravy.
We had a place here. I haven't been there in a while, but it's about an hour away. But they had it's a family-owned place in a small town, and it's like the 26 patty challenge. It's like a burger and 26 patties. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, we have a place called Highway 55 that has a challenge like that, and I've always wanted to partake of a certain flour and go try to eat
it. Wait, I've had a burger between two grilled cheeses. I think it shortened my life by a few days eating that. That sounds good.
Delicious, actually. Yes.
I'm using two grilled cheese sandwiches as buns.
Isn't that place out in Arizona that has where all the nurses dress up or all the waitresses dress up as nurses, and they've got like that giant stack burger? It's like
they got that in Vegas, the Heart Attack Cafe.
Yeah.
Well, I know there was this place. I shared it in the private. I didn't know if CJP had ever heard of that place. I mean, they used to have phenomenal burgers. The one used to be near us, but unfortunately, they all went out of business around here. They actually had one of those challenge things too. It was called the triple burger. So it was 9 patties stacked on the damn thing, and you had to complete it under a certain amount of time. And not only did you, of course, get the damn thing for free, but then you wound up getting like so many burgers for a year for free at the restaurant, or some shit like that.
No, I hadn't heard of them, because the other place that had an odd name around here is called Fuddruckers.
Oh, I remember.
They have those in Michigan.
Yeah, we have those too.
Yep.
But there's another little place I love called Burger Street, and they have like the tiniest dining room, so it's like 2 drive-throughs. It's a really small place. But one, their burgers are fantastic. But 2, they've got, instead of curly fries, they're almost like springs. They're that tightly curled. It's hilarious, but they're so delicious.
Nice.
There was another place we used to have. It wasn't around for very long. It was called Checkers.
Yeah, I do remember Checkers.
Mm-hmm.
This I'll show you a picture. This right here. This was my dad took me to this. It's called Daily Burger in Detroit, Michigan. There used to be one. There was 3 or 4 of them across the city. They used to go there back in like the late 50s, early 60s. Right here, man. This right here is the Daily Burger. But this is funny because they got them in Hawaii too. But that's a different one. But this is the one in Detroit right here. The old Daly's restaurants. It was a drive-in, like the old car hops and shit like that back in the day.
So
yeah, God. Oh God. I got to go there like once when I was 16, and yeah, I was fucking hooked. So like I started dating this girl down there. I was like, all right, so I tried to make it over there if I could. I was like, we can get to go out. We can go out somewhere. It's like, let's go to Daly's. Fuck, this place is good. My dad took me there the first time.
Etep, there was this place. It was up there. I can't remember because it's right outside of Trenton. It's like Hamilton Township or something. So when I was cleaning out my dad's house, I went to see if the place was still open. They originally started in Ohio. Now I know you probably heard of Stewart's Root Beer at some point.
Mm-hmm.
So they used to have those Stewart's stores all over the place, and the one over there outside of Hamilton Township actually still had the car hop thing. So they would literally still come out to your damn car, and they would put the little tray on your window and everything like that. And the food was just as good as it was when I was a kid, when I used to go there.
That's fucking awesome, dude. Those that stuff is like, other than in like small towns or like novelties now, it's like pretty much gone. You know what I mean? It's that kind. It is. It really is. It was just a service, But I mean, you try to get anybody to work these days, these fucking kids, let alone on roller skates.
Yeah, they don't even do that at Sonic's anymore. Like we used to have them on roller skates from time to time, but yeah, I don't even think they do that anymore.
No. I haven't seen anyone. I haven't seen anyone at Sonic roll on roller skates in like probably a decade or two.
They put one up north up here, man, and I'm telling you, from time to time they'd have 1 or 2 girls that would be on the blades.
Have a great night, Tolbat. Thanks for coming on, brother.
Yeah, have a great one. Thank you. Sorry to cut it short.
It's all right, bro. Man. It's all right. No worries, man. It was last minute. Have a good one, bro. No, there's a Sonic. What is it? It's a Sonic. Down in like Birch Run. That's a couple hours away. I've never went. I really heard good things about Sonic. I never was like, I'm gonna go check it out when I'm down there shopping or something. So there's like a big ass outlet right there, but I just never was like, I'm gonna go. It just seemed like more of a hassle to me.
Yeah, Sonic food is kind of iffy. I mean, sometimes it's okay, and another time it just tastes like trash. So,
yeah. Yeah, like you said, it's a crapshoot.
I gotta ask a question about fast food. Has anyone else noticed since COVID, a lot of these fast food joints like cutting back on their employees to the point where they don't open their restaurant inside anymore?
Yeah. Did you hear what McDonald's is doing?
What's that?
They have a whole automated system, so they just need one person to hit the button in the morning. They don't need anyone working in there.
So I live in a small town, and I go to the McDonald's and the Sonic, and they or not the Sonic, the McDonald's and the Popeyes, and they no longer open their restaurant anymore, and they've cut back their employee staff to the point where all they have to do is operate the drive-through.
Wow.
They're fucking trying to maximize profits and minimize employees, and still get by.
Yeah, we have Terminators working the fast food joints now. It's all about robots.
It's a Fauci robotic assembly line.
Yeah, you have your Fauci meat, which isn't real meat.
But it's to the point where they close the restaurant. You can't even go inside and sit down and eat. They only want you to go through drive-through to minimize employees.
Yeah. Well, that's one of the excuses.
Well, I mean, they started doing that probably like up to like 3 years ago, I want to say, when they started putting some of the serve yourself panel, devices up in the McDonald's. So you just walk up and you order from that instead of going up to a cashier.
But I literally drove up the other night to get something for my kids, and it was like there was 2 people in the entire restaurant. The McDonald's, it was 2 people.
Wow.
1 person working the register and 1 person cooking. It was ridiculous.
Well, you know what, Horny Alf, you brought up the thing about that. Did you notice something else that started right around the same time as COVID? A lot of these places, the first thing they'll ask you, oh, did you already place your order online?
Oh yeah,
That's
they do
another
that.
thing,
They
yeah.
do that every time now.
Yep.
Yeah, I pull up and it's like, oh, do you have an online order? I'm like, no, I'm just here. Stop with that. If I had an online order, I'd say something.
Right. That's the same thing. They asked, you're talking about the McDonald's. See,
Yeah.
ours is still fully staffed and the inside it's fully open, but they're still slow as fuck. Like I went there this morning. I was hungover as shit. I'm like, I don't feel like cooking breakfast. So I went. Imagine that. Yeah, drank too much wine last night in that goddamn Python movie stream. But no, I sat there and I was messaging Tony, and Jesus Christ, dude, I was there for like 25 minutes waiting for my fucking food.
Oh, that's it? Oh, man.
Like,
you know what? I'm going to give you hold on. I got something for you for that.
What up, Ruben?
Let me tell you something. So the last time I made the mistake of watching The Founder again, because I really love that movie, every time I watch that damn thing, I feel the need to eat a damn McDonald's hamburger. I guess it's the movie. But I went to go to our local McDonald's to get a couple burgers. I wound up waiting 40 minutes just to get through the drive-thru to get up to the window to get my burger. And then it took another 20 minutes for the lady to give me my bag of burgers. So I was there for an hour just to go through the drive-thru. And lately, that has been typical for our McDonald's.
And you could have sat down somewhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you can't at McDonald's because they shut the restaurant down.
Well, here's the thing.
At least where I live.
I'm sitting there cussing my ass off in the car with the windows over, and I'm like fucking looking at this lady. She sees my fucking face is getting red, and I'm getting hot. And the only thing I can keep repeating is the line from the fucking movie, "What the fuck is wrong with the speedy system?"
But why would you want to poison yourself anyway with that crap to begin with? Because it's not. It's not even real food.
I gotta stop watching The Founder. That's.
I know, dude. You know what you do if you watch The Founder? Then go to a supermarket, get yourself some nice meat, buns, cheese, all that great shit. Make your own sandwich at home.
You know, I have a wife and 5 kids, and some nights my kids have practice. I'm running all over town, dropping them off, picking them up.
Something fast and easy.
And a lot of times I need something fast and easy, and I don't like it because I know it's crap. But
I can introduce you to my ex-wife if you need something fast and easy.
Oh,
shit! Burn on the ex-wife.
In my house at the moment with my daughters. So.
Uh-oh. So we're gonna see a shoe come flying at your head any moment.
Well, no, I closed my office door. So.
Okay.
She's all of a sudden all you hear is
"Shut up, bitch!" You're gonna see just a high heel coming through the door.
A high kick.
I'm gonna be like George Bush in Iraq and
dodging a shoe. Who throws a shoe? Honestly, baby, who throws a shoe?
CJP goes in his room because he knows the wife's out there, and he does the Miss Deagle with about 30 little slat locks all over the door.
She did punch me one time, but I deserved it because we were watching Drawn Together, and they were showing what the Asian Pokemon actually sees in real life, and like everything's like bouncy, like a 30s cartoon. And I just looked straight at her and go, "So that's what it looks like for you?" And she slugged me, and I'm like, I deserved that, but it was earned.
Nicely done. Nicely done.
I had that shit coming, he says. I had that shit coming, but it was well worth it.
He knew it when he was saying it.
It's when keeping it real goes wrong.
He protected his crotch and his eyes.
Mm-hmm.
He delivers the line.
So, you know.
He delivers the line, and in his head, all he's
You're
hearing
pushing your luck, little man.
Oh, Seinfeld. I love that show. I wish they'd bring something back like that.
I just watch the episodes as they are because they've been deemed problematic by today's standards because the cast, they're like, these like weirdos they're not good people. I'm like, no, they were never supposed to be good people. They were fucking a bunch of selfish narcissists.
Look at the final episode.
Yep.
They're terrible people.
Weren't they all arrested?
Yeah, they ended up in jail.
That's great. See, I was
fat guy get robbed.
I was watching a rerun with Michael Richards, and I'm like, wow, this is incredibly racist. I mean, the stuff he was saying about black people was crazy.
He's like, I didn't know they did an episode of Seinfeld at the Laugh Factory. Let's see what this is all about.
It was crazy.
It's just, I remember that going like, God damn, man,
I think it was like
nuts.
I think it was like a year or two ago. I sat down and rewatched like I don't know half the entire show with my dad. It was a pretty bad time because my mom was in the hospital. But so when we weren't at the hospital with her, we'd sit down at the house and watch Seinfeld episodes because that was what I did when I was in high school. Me and my dad would sit down and watch Seinfeld, so it was great. Mm-hmm. So I sat down and watched we watched 3/4 of the seasons. It was great.
Dude, this is no joke. I've literally watched that show almost 24 times, like the entire series. Like, I own it. Like,
I'll say this:
the
first season's rough, but after that, it's better.
See, I like that humor though, like that irreverent, that everyday mundanity kind of. I love it. I do. And I always did. And even as a teenager, I thought that shit was fucking funny, and I know Jerry catches a lot of flack for his, the style of his material. Well, just observational humor. I'm like, yeah. And it made him a very, very rich man.
Yes, it did.
Well, it's not complicated or anything. It's like, well, it's not fucking supposed to be.
Yeah.
Like it never was.
Oh, it was this show that catapulted his comedy tour and all that stuff. I mean, that's really what did it. I mean, because his material was lackluster, and I never really laughed at it. But the show, I had a good time watching.
It's any sitcom. Most of the sitcoms are involving comedians, and they get on there and they basically take whatever their bit was and they put it in the show. So I mean, it's basically what it was. But Jerry.
They did the same thing also with what was that, Cheers and the Night Court as well. I mean, they weren't overly grandized storylines with a lot of comedy freaking stuff in it, but the stuff that they delivered on was hilarious in the context that they were using it.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Night Court was another one. That was my dad's show.
Yeah,
I've been buying him the seasons of that for his birthday and Christmas and shit. That show was fucking fantastic.
Hell yeah. The John Larroquette, so fantastic.
Yep, Larroquette. He did the voiceover work for the Friday the 13th movie.
Yeah, I watched a lot of Night Court in syndication. It was great.
Yeah, again, that whole cast was fantastic.
He wasn't that great of a Klingon though.
He was a Klingon.
Yeah,
John Larroquette was.
Yeah, he was Maltz in with Christopher Lloyd. He was one of his subordinates.
Was that Star Trek 3?
Yeah, Search for Spock. Yep.
Oh, really? Oh,
nice.
He's the last Klingon alive on the ship, and he's like, "I do not deserve to live."
No shit.
Yeah,
I'd have to go back and watch it. Wow. Well, he was in a ton of stuff, man. He was in every freaking 80s movie and stuff too.
Oh God, yeah.
Too actually.
What the fuck was that one?
Didn't John Larroquette get a show after that, where he was he was the main part of the show?
Yeah,
he had a couple of TV series.
What was it, a medical show where he was a doctor or something? I can't remember.
I can't remember either. I know,
but it was a sitcom.
Was he in Moving Violations? Does anybody remember Moving Violations?
Yes, with Bronson Pinchot.
Yep, that movie. Oh my God,
the one with Bruce Willis. He did another one too with Bruce Willis with the daughter.
Oh, Pinchot! You just made me think of Perfect Strangers.
Perfect Strangers. What the fuck was that?
That was a great show.
Yeah, it was.
Now I'm trying to think of that.
I loved Perfect Strangers when I was a kid.
What the fuck was that movie? Remember that Blind Date movie with Bruce Willis where he goes out with she gets all he goes out on the first date with a chick and she's a lunatic when she drinks. I thought Lara.
Yeah, Blind Date. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, he was in it. He was a psycho who was chasing after them.
I shared the Klingon for you.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. Here it is right here.
That's John Larroquette.
Oh, wow. He's got a penis on the top of his head. It's crazy.
He's got a big old. That's a masculine badge.
That's a penis. Don't be a bigot.
No, that's a masculine badge.
That's a Klingon lawyer.
He was always trying to bang the defendants. It's crazy.
So I got a question. Has anybody seen the new spin or reboot that they did of Night Court? I don't know if it's considered a spin-off or a reboot.
It's a continuation.
What? It is a continuation?
Yeah, because she's Harry Stone's daughter, and John Larroquette's now actually on the defense, not the prosecution.
Huh. What, they actually did a remake? Mm-hmm. What was it on?
NBC. Like it was.
Well, that's no wonder why no one watched it.
There you go.
I mean, I haven't had terrestrial TV in probably 2 years.
It had the big titty chick from Big Bang Theory, the blonde with the high voice who doesn't.
Oh yeah,
like that.
Yeah, I like that.
Melissa Rauch.
No, Melissa Rauch.
Yeah, she's pretty awesome.
She's hot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'd like two of those, please.
She's a cutie.
And 2 more. Just because.
That was the only good part about Big Bang Theory for me, was seeing her in those sweaters.
Yeah, she was not hard to look at.
No.
She was naked in another movie. There was like a spoof on the ice skating one.
Yes, I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh,
I can't remember the name of it, but I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, it was her and
the guy that played the Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
Sebastian Stan.
Yeah. Yeah, they had a crazy sex scene where they're doing like the Olympic fucking moves and shit in the hotel room.
You know, I heard that was a body double in that scene.
Oh, was it?
That's sad.
Which is depressing.
That sucks. What did they put? Like they computer generated her face on top of it?
It is something like that. I know nowadays they can do just about anything. Unless they're Disney.
Yeah,
and then they can't do it for shit.
They have the worst CG with the biggest budgets. What up, Spike 220? The Gymnast was the movie, and it was a body double.
Ah, yeah, see. That's
Spike's done some research. She was pregnant while filming that movie.
Oh,
what
she
up,
was?
Chef
Holy
Nation?
crap.
Hail, Spike. Good to see you.
He's done some extensive porn research.
Hey, listen,
that's usually Draven's job.
Hey, that's what straight guys do, right?
Right? That's it. You look up the coos.
Exactly.
And I don't mean Cusimano.
Oh. Although I knew a chick with that last name and she was hot.
See? You know, and on Sopranos, Gene Cusimano wasn't bad looking. The doctor next door, his wife wasn't bad looking. I mean, she was no Tracy from The Bing, but you know, the one that Ralphie killed.
I take it you're rewatching them still.
I was watching a video. I was watching some Sopranos lore videos the other day. I am still watching the series, but I'll never forget that. I remember watching that like when it was first airing, that episode, because like it was season 3 was like the season of Ralphie when he fucking that Tracy's like, Ralphie, I'm pregnant. He's like, well, good. If I can't remember what name he says for a boy, he's like, and if it's a girl, we'll name her after you. Name her Tracy after you. She can grow up like a mother to be a cocksucking hooer. She punches him and he fucking he beat her to fucking bashed her head off the fucking guardrail. Oh my god. That was the same episode where he hit Georgie in the fucking eye with the chain when he was doing his gladiator shit. Remember how obsessed he was with Gladiator? He had fucking poor stupid Georgie. That fucking dumbass Bart. That fucker Tony beat his ass like 8 times during the fucking show. Like, remember beating him with the fucking phone?
I'm glad I blocked out most of The Sopranos. I'm sorry, it was like a cartoon version.
I never watched any of The Sopranos. Is it worth it? Should I watch it?
I'd say no.
I think it's really good. I do. It's just the acting in it, I guess. I mean, it's not I took history classes in college on the mob. I mean, it's so far removed from reality.
Oh my god, yeah, that's why I can't stand it.
I had an Italian great uncle who was I got a funny story. He was attached to the mafia in Ohio, and he was doing booking for them, and then like he got arrested, and then all of a sudden, because I lived in Georgia at the time, all of a sudden the Georgia Bureau of Investigation shows up asking us about where the money's at. My parents were like, "What?"
I guess he pointed it all at you.
I guess he was super Italian. I mean, no joke. So.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like when the first episode I saw of The Sopranos, I literally thought it was a comedy. I've said this multiple times. There were 2 characters chasing after some Slavic guy in the woods. It's the 2 that you see behind them right now, Paulie Walnuts and Mike Imperioli.
That's Michael Imperioli.
Yeah, and I met those. By the way, I met them. Gandolfini, Steve Buscemi.
Tony Sirico was a mob. He was a real life like mobster.
Oh, Paulie Walnuts.
Sirico. Yeah.
When did Gandolfini pass away?
A couple years ago.
Yeah, it was about 10 years ago now.
Was it? Has it been that long?
Yeah,
2005.
I want to say it's been longer.
Yeah,
Go to the Google.
It's been longer. It's been longer than that.
Yeah, well, yeah, because I remember hearing about it when I was in a Circuit City.
I want to say it was in the mid 2000s when he passed.
God, I can't believe it was that long.
2013.
Ago.
Oh, was that okay? I thought it was longer ago.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, I was right at 10 years.
Yeah. Look at that.
Hey, Horny Alf. You said he was really Italian, right? He was like really Italian. Like,
I mean, when my grandmother died, he showed up to the funeral with gold chains, big gold rimmed glasses, and a bunch of his Italian bros showed up.
They see that smile.
Yeah.
He was this Italian.
Yeah. So yeah, he was my grandmother's second husband. So he wasn't directly related to me, but yeah, he married her, and then he was divorced her, so it was second husband, but he was he's super Italian, and it was a bunch of mafioso guys that showed up to her funeral when she passed.
Nice. See, that's it. You gotta show respect.
I was gonna say, I bet you that the donation box was stuffed.
Probably.
You know.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of envelopes in there.
That's usually how that works. But I gotta say, yeah, Gandolfini, again, out of all the celebrities and people I've met over the years, he was one of the nicest people I have ever met. Just I'm not just saying it, 'cause again, like I wasn't a big fan of the show, but I thought he was an amazing person.
Everybody who worked with him said he was like really good to work with.
Yep.
Who was that movie? That movie he was in with what's his name from Friends?
Oh. Friends. From Friends. I was thinking 8mm with him and Nicolas Cage.
Oh no! I'm thinking of the one where he's going into anger management, and it's a Billy Crystal in it.
Oh, he wasn't in that.
No, he wasn't.
That was no. That
analyze
was
this and analyze that.
That's what I'm thinking of. Analyze this, analyze that. Yeah.
I saw those in the theaters when they came out.
Those were pretty funny.
They were all right. The first one, at the time,
Yeah, the first one was good. But
although I could confirm something that did happen, it was the second one. Remember when all the mafia guys were having that big meeting out in the sticks, and and the FBI raided, and something like that actually happened. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I may not have a relative that warned them not to go, and that relative was running things for a while.
There used to be a there is a place not too far from me that used to have a private airport, and it was a known hangout for a lot of the Teamsters and their maid friends would come up. They'd fly in up here. It was all like secluded and shit. It was kind of like that, like you're talking about out in the woods. And they started having trouble with a biker gang out there.
Oh,
and
yeah.
That didn't last long. Like, rumor has it is it would go around here that lasted about a week, and then all of a sudden that biker gang was gone, all of them. There was like 20 of them. They're just gone.
Shit.
And they didn't leave town.
Yeah, their bikes were still at one of their hangouts.
Well, that was the thing, is like, what happened to all these motorcycles? Like, you were talking like, Harley, nice fucking, it's like, what happened to all these bikes? Well, are they buried here, or, did they throw them out in the woods? And, it was just,
did they bring them to a chop shop?
Yeah, no, Harleys Harleys ain't cheap either.
No.
Yeah.
No. De Niro isn't as believable as a tough guy anymore. No, he's not.
No.
Especially because he's a whiny little fucking Marxist.
One of them dog groomer aficionados.
Oh, he's got TDS.
I'll just say it. De Niro, hang on, let me look right in the camera and say this. De Niro is a kid fucker. There we go. I'll say De Niro's one of those fucking kid fucking pieces of shit. Cocksuckers out of Hollywood. He's garbage. He's a fucking piece of shit. He's a Marxist, and he's an Epstein fucking guy.
There's a lot of there's a lot of correlation with the guys that hate Trump, but are also like pro what you're talking about.
Isn't that funny? Yep. Isn't that funny that you say that?
Yeah.
Yep. Well, like I said, it's like Kyle Rittenhouse. He shoots into a crowd and he hits what? He hits one pedo and two fucking other criminals.
Right.
That's not, and that's at a BLM rally, so that's not a coincidence. This isn't. That's not coincidental that happens that way.
Yeah, there's a lot of criminals at a BLM rally. Go figure.
Yeah, and the funny thing is, all three of them were white.
Yeah. That was funny. It was funny because they tried to label him as like racist.
Yeah.
And
he's
like
racist.
the three guys he shot were white.
Well, to be fair, you had Joseph Rosenbaum running around going, "Shoot me, soft A word. Shoot me, soft A."
Yeah.
Well, he fucked around and found out. I'll wear the offing two pedos and a wife beater is called the Kenosha hat trick, says Godzillionaire. Yep. I'll wear the shirt on a stream too when I get it, because it'll be here. I don't know, it should be here in about a week, but I ordered a shirt from Hardcore Corporation that says "Kill all pedophiles" on it.
Yeah. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Yep.
So my wife, I posted on Facebook. My wife's even like, she goes, "I can't even get mad at you for this." She goes, "I approve this." I'm like, well, good.
I don't own a wood chipper, but I need to get one.
Right?
It's like wife approved.
Yep. Wait. Yeah. See, Papa knows. Ghislaine Maxwell serving 30 years for trafficking children to no one. Exactly.
And don't forget, they keep saying she's got a plea deal. She's going to be getting out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. She's going to get out. She's going to go right back to whatever she was doing before.
It shocks me that no one asks what happened, and the fact that she's going to prison for nothing, apparently, because they won't put what she's going to prison for.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, dude. Everybody. It's the thing is, like, people are asking, but they won't say anything. Mm-hmm. They'll never say anything. They'll never cop to this.
Because all the prosecutors, the judges, they're most of the client list.
Yep.
Hollywood, your freaking Democrats or Republicans.
I used to like Tom Hanks. I thought he was a great actor, but he has revealed a lot. He's in on this whole garbage.
Oh, he was the first one to fucking did a Roman Polanski and ran to Greece.
Mm-hmm.
As
soon as he got arrested.
No extradition.
Yeah.
No extra. I believe. I'm not sure, but I don't think we have an is there something with the extradition policy with Greece, correct? That's why I went there. Same thing with Polanski.
I think, but they have connections in Europe anyway. So even if there were, like they have an out. You know, he had like his freaking, he had like a speedboat, a yacht, all gassed up in case, and he just ran into the back of the house, hopped in his boat, and took off. If something were to happen, but nothing was going to happen. And like Papa Cotton said too, that whole thing with Isaac Cappy and that creep with Tom Hanks did. He went to the spot where that guy was Minecraft off of a bridge.
It just sucks because there's so many good movies Tom Hanks is in. I mean, Saving Private Ryan, Forrest Gump, amazing movies. But the guy's a piece of crap.
He's a piece of shit.
Yep.
We need to get
we
need to get AI and replace his face with somebody else's. James Gandolfini, put James Gandolfini's face on all of Tom Hanks' stuff.
Have you ever seen what's his name, Brian Monarch on Instagram? He does all those deep fakes with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Christopher Walken and all that shit.
Yes.
Oh my God, dude! Have him do it. And yes, this is the one I was thinking of. I was waiting for Horny Elf to finish. The Burbs with Tom Hanks.
That's a great movie.
I unapologetically still will watch that movie. I fucking love that shit. It's got Carrie Fisher, Rick Ducommun, what's his name? Bruce Dern, Corey Feldman. I can't think of the one guy that plays the Klopek, the doctor, the Henry. Is it Henry Dale? The little short guy, white hair. He was on the Waltons, I think. You know what I'm talking about? He played Dr. Klopek.
That was a crazy movie.
It is. It's so out there, but it was so much
I know
fun.
who you're talking about. That little guy.
Yes.
Wasn't he in like Transylvania 2000 or whatever?
He's the guy that's going to play Fauci.
5,000.
He's going to play Fauci in the future movie.
Is he still alive?
You know what's crazy is
he died.
my favorite show. One of my favorite shows, Band of Brothers, produced by Tom Hanks. That is a great show. Luckily, he's not in it, but...
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
Replace Forrest Gump's face.
If you haven't seen Band of Brothers, you need to watch it. It's amazing.
You know what? It's as sad as much information is out there about these type of people, but you know how many people are going to still wind up going out there and watching Big 2 when that winds up getting finished and put out.
Are they making a sequel to that?
To what?
I read it somewhere, that they were doing a sequel to Big.
Oh, no.
What, is he getting little?
You can't. You don't have Robert Loggia.
Are they turning him into a midget? It's the opposite. He's going to be short.
He's got Benjamin Button.
He's going to wish that he was in the child's body. And
well, that makes
never mind.
That's so wrong.
Yeah, Clone Geek says Big 2, the beginning. Admiral Wackass says bigger.
I heard it's him and Kevin Spacey, and they both wish that they were in Small Boys.
Yeah, this is Godzilla. Big 2, adult Tom Hanks wishes for all the guys around to be kids.
Yikes.
I saw Big once while visiting the ER. It was a good movie. I enjoyed it.
At the time too. I mean, Penny Marshall did a great job. She made awesome films.
Yes. Back
she was
when
super talented.
You used to get good movies.
Wasn't that the movie that got wasn't that like Tom Hanks' breakaway movie where he got?
That was
that one. Yeah, that. What was the other one? He had the Money Pit before that.
Yeah, the Money Pit.
Right?
House Party.
Yeah.
Yep.
But
House
I
Party.
think Big was the one that made the most money.
Bachelor Party. Sorry.
Bachelor Party.
Bachelor Party.
And wasn't he in Splash? Like Big and Splash were two of the biggest.
Yep.
Splash and Big are the two. That really they raked in the dough, and that's why they started putting him in more and more stuff.
I liked at the end of Big when the woman realized she had sex with a child.
Oh.
You know what was funny is Bachelor Party when the one guy's like, she pees standing up.
Was that Michael? Was that Michael Obama?
That movie is crazy too.
Yeah, it really was nuts.
Oh shit! Yeah, I forgot Albert Brooks was in Splash. Yeah, so was Eugene. Was it Eugene Levy? Was in that too?
Yeah.
Eugene Levy's he's another psycho.
Is he? Is he a whack job?
He's
too?
funny, but he's a whack job. Yeah, he's. I don't know if it's the Canadian shit, but yeah.
That's what I was trying to think of. The Man with One Red Shoe. It's another early Tom Hanks movie.
That one sounds familiar.
Yeah, that's what Brutal said. The Man with One Red Shoe.
I was trying to think of the name.
I don't think I've ever seen that one either.
I've never seen that one.
If I had, it was like on HBO at like.
Yeah, I was wanting to say like Big or Splash was like his earliest like breakout movie.
Well, poor Wilson is all I gotta say.
Right? What he did to
he fucked that.
I was gonna say, God knows what he did to Wilson.
Ryan feel better when he thought he lost him.
Wilson ran the fuck away.
Yeah.
He was an inanimate object and he ran away.
Yeah, because even he knew. He's like, no, you're not going to do it again. You know, like it had like the size of the volleyball number was written on the back of it, and he just thought that was like his age.
Oh.
Wilson's like, we're in international waters. You can't touch me, you fucking Fruit Loop.
Actually, I think that's why he was bringing him to international waters, so he could touch him.
Probably was. It was. So, wait, was Splash made Madison a popular name? I haven't seen Splash in so long. Didn't they make a 2 to that? They made a sequel, I think.
I think they did. I don't know. I don't know if I ever saw it.
The actual actors in it.
Oh. Big was probably before Hank started having blank with blank, to be fair.
Are we still on YouTube?
Oh, yeah, we're staying on YouTube.
Oh, shit.
The Law of the Seaman. That's the title of my. Never mind. But we Tom fucking Hanks. God, you know what a rabbit hole we just went down.
Well, I just thought it was crazy because I thought Tom Hanks was such a great actor, and then he ended up being what we find out. Yeah,
just like the rest of them.
Yeah,
yeah, right. Like we all thought Cosby was, Dr. Huxtable.
Yeah,
oh, I heard stories about that guy from way back, man. He was drugging them all at the Playboy Mansion. All of them.
He kind of was like mentioning the shit he did in his act. Remember him talking about Spanish Fly back in his act and shit like that? And we put a little Spanish Fly in the drink. You know?
He told people,
Yeah, he was open about it. He didn't really hide it.
Which is crazy because the Cosby Show was like the big family show.
Yeah. But you know what it is? It's these people were put in these positions as well because they wanted to push certain narratives and stuff. I mean, that's why they were protected. That's why, he lived in the Playboy Mansion because Hef was connected to everyone. Hollywood, government, you name it, music, all that shit's seedy and it's all connected. All the shit that they did. That's why they pick certain people to be stars. Remember when they would put power couples together? They hated each other, and a lot of them said nothing ever happened. They weren't even banging. It was just for to make them bigger stars that they put them together.
Was it like Brad Pitt and what's her name from Friends?
Yeah, shit like that. Jennifer
Aniston.
Yeah.
And they didn't jive at all.
Nope. Nope. Because they were together for years and they didn't have kids or nothing. They said she was. Oh, I know someone who was on a movie set with Brad Pitt, and she came to stop by. She was such a mega cunt, awful, absolutely awful. She was. They go, she wanted water or something from craft services, whatever, and someone gave her handed her a bottle. She threw it at them, and she demanded that she wanted it, and she wanted water in a glass. Just a fucking total prima donna cunt.
Oh, good grief!
Yeah, just awful.
Motherfuckers should take it, throwing it right back at her. Million. Fuck you, get it yourself then, you cunt. Wait till a wall comes for you.
She's holding up well so far. But again, she didn't have any kids.
Yeah.
No, she never has.
Yeah, she never had kids.
Well, that's why.
Yep. They lasted
That's why.
long.
What is she in her 60s now?
I don't think so.
Or late 50s?
She's got to be late. Hang on, let me look.
Yeah, she's held up well, but she's got a lot of personal trainers and whatever
nutritionist.
Adrena,
whatever
54.
Okay,
Don't
whatever.
forget, she uses that same lotion that
Sandra Bullock
used.
used.
What, the lotion made out of like embryos?
Google Chrome.
and whatnot?
Google Chrome. She uses Google Chrome.
Foreskins. It was made out of foreskin.
Yeah, she gets the foreskin facial.
Yeah.
She's a cock face.
Yeah, I'd put my foreskin on her face.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, look, is she on the Chrome? Yeah, she's Google Chromed out, I'm sure. I'm sure she is.
Yep.
They all are. They're all Google Chromed out, you know.
I mean, still for 54 or whatever you said, she's not bad looking for that age, but he's probably using baby embryos for her look.
Yeah, God knows what. But yeah, well, she looked awesome in Horrible Bosses.
Yes.
I think it's the hottest she probably ever looked.
Yeah, easily.
Mm-hmm.
Easily. Yeah, she was a fucking smoke show in that. Nut crazy fucking like a squirrel, but yeah, that bitch was fucking, she was a nympho fucking psych. Remember she had the locks on her office door?
Yeah.
She trapped fucking Charlie in there.
She was crazier in the second movie.
Yeah. Both of those were good. Yeah,
Her in a movie with Vince Vaughn. I can't think of the name of it, but she was pretty good looking in that one too.
Oh, the breakup.
The
breakup.
Yeah, that's where they leaked her tits out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's because she never did nudes.
Horrible bosses.
Yeah. Horrible. She's a whore. Whore.
Or as
Why don't you go back to your home on Four Island?
She's a filthy whore.
Etep, did you ever get into Always Sunny in Philly yet? Have you been watching them?
Mm-mm.
Jump on
I
that
need
shit,
to.
man.
I need to.
I'm telling you, they're so fantastic, especially if you like Charlie. Dude, man, he shined like you wouldn't believe in that show.
Didn't they remove some of the episodes from the streaming service?
Well, that's why I told them to start watching them, because they're gonna remove more of them. They really hit some.
I'd say buy the discs.
Yeah.
Because they're removing episodes. I would say physical media for anything that's in any way risque, because they're going to start removing that crap. They already are.
Clone Geek. There's been a number of them that I met, and yeah, Gandolfini was the best one. Danny DeVito was awesome. I know his political views kind of went shitty, but it looks like he's leaning back the other way again. There's been a few that are pretty good. So
Rob Schneider seems like a pretty cool guy.
Yeah, I would love to meet that dude.
Yep.
He's pretty based now. Yeah.
Batman was great. What's his name? Kevin Conroy. That guy was super nice. Great dude. Rest in peace.
Right.
That was a classic.
I really enjoyed meeting Ron Simmons. He was really cool. Him and The Godfather both were together at the same booth.
Yeah.
I got a really nice good damn out of him.
You guys saw that Jimmy Buffett passed, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Suddenly. Apparently he was still touring.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
They said it was cancer. It was like skin cancer or whatever that like progressed.
I mean, he was always on fucking boats, so.
Yeah, but that's weird because they said he was still running tours. So like, that doesn't make any sense.
I don't know. I read something about it earlier.
Unless it was one of those things where the guy just wanted to like die happy doing what he loved.
Yeah.
Right. Well, climate change gave him a little push.
Yeah. See. I thought climate change claimed another one. That's oh God! Look out! Here comes a variant.
I'm surprised.
It's the Beagle A1 variant.
Trump actually spoke out against it. Finally,
did he?
Finally, yeah. He said
about climate change.
About the shots.
Oh.
And the next lockdown, he's like, "Yeah, don't fall for this lockdown."
I think Trump made the mistake of. I think he thought he could give concessions with the Republican Party by bringing in their people, and that screwed him in his. Because all these people that were Republican elitist came in and just screwed up his plans.
Yeah, he didn't know the shit that he had around him, and then he was lied to,
Yeah.
and then they pumped up his ego because they said it. They said those shots. It's because of you. They preyed on his ego. It's because of you why millions of people's lives were saved. Because he said it on 2 interviews. My Democratic friends even said it, and they don't like a lot of the things that we were doing and blah blah blah. But they convinced him. They go, yeah, you should be talking about it more. That you saved all these millions of lives. They kept feeding him bullshit.
Oh yeah, and I like Trump, but I'll admit he's got faults, and one of them is his ego, and people will feed on his ego and like steer him because of that.
Oh, of course.
Yep.
Of course, and that is sad. Because he's done a lot of great things for the country. He brought so many businesses back and everything. But
a lot of people are trying to say, "Oh, well, what did Trump accomplish?" Well, it's like, well, what could he accomplish when he had an entire Republican Party against him?
Well, don't
Obviously,
forget,
the Democrats were against him.
Well, hold on. Let's unpack that for a second. Peace in the Middle East, and he stopped North Korea from shooting missiles here. So I'd say he accomplished a lot.
He got a lot done. In spite of the fact that you had the Democrats that didn't like him, you had the Republicans that were working against him.
Yep.
And he still got a lot done.
FDA, man, he was trying to get, shit made here and our prescriptions lower because there's no reason that it should be so high. And then look what happened, man. He went against the grain.
And he brought back Middle America.
Yeah.
Because Obama's administration, they shut down most of Middle America, and he brought one back to.
And Biden's doing everything he can to tear it down.
Yep. Gazillion said it too. Gas was cheap. Yep.
My savings is half of what it was when Biden first came into office.
We're all being bent over right now. Most people, they're paying for groceries and shit. They're charging everything because they don't have the money.
Oh, believe me, I got 5 kids.
Yep.
I pay $400 or $500 for groceries.
All right, Heath Slater.
Well, I mean,
I got
kids.
Put a hat on that fella.
I got 5 kids to feed.
That's one of the parents at my school. He's way younger than me. He's got 6 kids at the school, and he's got 1 more on the way. And I ran into him at a function. I hadn't seen him in a while. I just, he's like, man, he goes, I'm so glad you're teaching here. He goes, the kids really like you. And he goes, I was shocked. He goes, are we talking about the same, guy that I was a man when I was a manager when he was a senior playing ball? This is that Pete? Like, yeah. And so he goes like, man, I was like, how you been, bro? I was like, how the hell did you end up with so many kids? He goes, in all honesty, he goes, I wasn't really good at much else. I found something I was good at and I stuck with it. And look at me now. I'm like,
well, there you go.
I'm guessing it's like that. They're like that song in Meaning of Life. Every sperm is sacred. Every sperm is great. If a sperm is wasted, God gets quite irate.
It's it was fucking funny though, man. But yeah, he's they got an army. I went to school with 2 families, like 2 Catholic families, and each of them one had 12, one had 13 kids. I'm like, how the fuck?
2 of my kids are biological, the rest are adopted, but it's crazy the amount of money I pay just for food, and then on top of that, gas, because I gotta drive my kids to school, drive them to their ball practice, or pick them up from ball practice. It's ridiculous. It's like how
I don't even think it's just the rise in the cost of everything. It's also how much less that they're putting in everything. Like when you go out and I went out today and I picked up some burgers and some other stuff like that of course cook at home. And you're seeing these packs of burgers that used to be like 8 to 10 pack of burgers. Now they're only 6 packs, but they're charging you more than what they used to charge you for the 8 or 10 packs. I mean,
is what they call it, shrinkflation?
Yeah. That's exactly what it is. I mean, and it's right across the board with everything. Like every single thing. Like you're getting less per package. Like stupid one. Those stupid little mini muffins that they make, the little bites. They used to have about 5 little bites per package. Now they only have 4.
4.
And the cost on everything's gone up. So
Trey gets those. He likes those every now and then. And there's only like 4 of them in there.
There was a Mormon family that lived near me that when I was a teenager, and they had 8 kids. 8. They lived in 2 apartments because they had so many goddamn kids.
Well, isn't there a country? I thought I saw this somewhere. There's one of the countries somewhere is like it incentivizes more kids. Like it
Poland,
says, oh, you have more kids, you don't have to pay taxes. It's basically what it. Yeah, Poland, or one of the Eastern European.
Some Eastern European.
Harlem.
You know, Eastern Europe. Eastern Europe is based because they lived under communism. They realized how much it sucked, and they don't want to do that again.
Well, Europe, man, is in really bad shape, dude. Freaking Germany, their economy is completely destroyed.
Yep.
No one wants to talk about it. No one wants to report on it. The fires that are going on in Greece right now, holy shit.
And no one is reporting on it.
Yeah.
I didn't even know about that. And, like, they're not reporting on it.
Dude, there are military people in Italy that got involved in that stuff, too, to try to stop them. And the BBC, they even have news stories on it where they caught 79 leftists who started the arson over there.
Well, that sounds about right for what we see here in the States.
Yep.
And Canada.
Yep. And that was reported in the news all over the place.
Yep.
Well, in Europe. Over here, again, they don't want to talk about it. Yeah, it's crazy, dude. Well, they did it in Sicily for a number of years. And I think there's more that are happening again now, too, over there.
I really thoroughly enjoyed that video of those tribal police breaking up that.
Yes.
Burning Man.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
Like those guys that like out in the middle of nowhere in some reservation in the desert, like blocking the road, and the tribal police just ran over their crap.
Well, yeah, because they're tribal. They
then threw them down and arrested them.
Wow.
You don't fuck around on the reservation.
Vinny, if you haven't seen that, go watch it. It's on Twitter, but it's crazy.
Oh, yeah. Was that released today? Because
it was like
it's been a while. Couple days ago.
4 or 5 days ago,
okay.
they put up a barrier, and the tribal police came up and was like, okay, stop what you're doing, or you're all under arrest. And they wouldn't. They resisted, and they bring their car up and rammed everything.
Oh shit!
And turned around and came back, and then like threw them all on the cement and arrested them.
Wow,
it was great.
What up, J-Man?
Awesome.
Hail, brother. He's down with Burning Man in 03.
Yeah, I want to say, what was it, in Arizona or New Mexico?
Nevada.
Somewhere in Nevada? Okay.
It was for Burning Man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But here's we're gonna get ready to wrap, but before we do, because we're getting ready to go play some Mario Kart.
I didn't prepare. I didn't write any lyrics.
This is
You said you were preparing to rap.
No, not me. No, I don't get down like that anymore. My rap days are over. I knew when to hang up the khaki suit.
I thought you were going to say you knew your rap days were over when Trey popped out.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
I got a friend of mine in California who has a clothing company called Trey Pop. I need a from him for you.
Oh shit!
You can actually walk around and say, "I'm Trey Pop."
Look! It's don't be a bigot, Tom.
What's this?
We're gonna play. This is from CJP's 400 subscriber. This is the special track. This
Congrats,
is
brother.
Yes.
WCW theme redone by CJP
with the GoldenEye sound font.
Yes.
Nice.
pay-per-view?
Is that Starcade?
Nope. Well, it'll be obvious here in a second.
Oh, it's Halloween Havoc. Okay.
Dude.
Hell yeah, man. That was fucking dope.
That Goldberg theme was so iconic when he was first on his rise.
Mm-hmm.
It was amazing. That was good though. Thanks for that.
Done.
Yeah, I had to rewrite quite a bit because usually when I do one of those, I'll find a MIDI file for it, and then obviously I'll have to tweak it. But I had to rewrite a lot of that one because it was very wrong. It's like you got the wrong notes in the wrong place, buddy.
I've got an old actual WCW official Goldberg T-shirt. Loudy sent me. I was never much of a Goldberg fan, but I was like, that's just cool because it's the official licensed WCW shirt. It's not a repro from the Fed or anything, which is really cool. But we're gonna get ready to go here. But before we do, Horny Alf has a gaming channel, and I'm gonna show his game stream intro right here, and we'll play this from right here. Here we go. Here we go. Hell yeah, man.
Cool. Catering.
I wanted to do one of those things like it's like everything by Horny Elf. Like,
yeah,
that's what I was trying to get with that. So
it worked. It was good. Oh man! So thank you everybody for being here this evening. Let me thank this chat. We had author Stephen Walton, Mexican Panzer. Author Stephen Walton. Yes, I was a rapper at one point. One of my best friends, actually like legit, was a recording artist. Independent shit. He did a few shows with some names like MC Breed and shit like that. But he had a little studio and I used to lay some shit. That was just for fun, nothing ever serious. Another monster, Hicksville, J-Man, Clone Geek, Papa Cotton, Godzillionaire, Admiral Wackass, Brutal Morningwood. Thank you guys and gals. Let's see, was there any gals? I don't want to misgender anyone. That's a hate crime apparently. Spike 220, Jason Holt, Chef Nation, Ruben Christopher Haynes was here. Thank you. Draven. Thanks Tolbat for jumping on tonight last minute. Let's see. Tony was in the chat. Hicks Villain. Goodstuff was here. Stink Whistle. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. The Joseph Santos. And that's about going back to the beginning. We are going over and we're just gonna chill backstage and we're gonna play some Mario Kart now. happy birthday again, Adam. I hope it's been a good day so far, and we're going to continue the festivities off air, albeit. We're going over to. Bitch, I'm for my wife and shit. But we're gonna watch Wise Guys. Speaking of watch parties, tomorrow night over on Vinny's channel.
That's right. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be a fun time. Yeah, man. Because we gotta go a little bit light every once in a while. We went kind of heavy on those Sunday streams, but you know,
yeah,
just throwing black pills at everyone.
All right, you're one of my eyes, more okay.
But don't worry, we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a good time speaking of mafia stuff and funny things, and yeah, we've been meaning to do this for a while anyway. You know. I had a change of places and all that stuff, so things got a little upside down. But yeah, now I'm like, yeah, no, we're gonna do it. We're gonna watch this movie. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, that'll be fun. I'm looking forward to. I haven't seen this movie in forever, so so thank you to the panel and to the chat for being here, gang. We appreciate the hell out of you guys and gals out there for supporting us. And without you, we're just a bunch of squares, you know, yelling into the shit abyss, and sometimes the shit abyss yells back, and it's just, hey man,
we're a bundle of just squares. I don't know. Why don't you tell me? In Baja in '87, I was wrestling. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
That's it, gang. We're out. We're gonna go play some Mario Kart. I'm Etep from the Place to Be Reviews. We have been here with all you. If we don't see you, have a great day. A pleasant tomorrow. We will catch you on the next one.
Life moves pretty fast. You don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
It's better to burn out than to fade away. I could do this all day.
I stopped my bit because we're not on Rumble.
Cruz, thank you very much.
What's up, bro?
And buy Mexican Panzer. I'll see you in like a half hour, bud.
Yeah.
You're pushing your luck, little man.
Happy birthday, Harold!
Taco.
Tears, please. It's a waste of good suffering.
Brie Larson's feet.
Brie Larson's feet. Is that going to be Harry and the Hendersons too?